Of the Imitation of Christ by Thomas à Kempis. Book 3 of Interior Consolation. Chapter 45. That all men are not to be trusted, and that men are prone to offend in words. Lord, give me help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. How often have I not found faithfulness there, where I thought I was sure of it? And how often have I found it there, where I little expected it? Vain therefore is all hope in men, but the safety of the just is in thee, O God. Blessed be thou, O Lord my God, in all things which befall us. We are weak and unstable, we are quickly deceived and changed. Who is the man that is able to keep so warily and circumspectly in all things, as not to fall sometimes into some deceit of perplexity? But he who trusts in thee, O Lord, and seeks thee with a simple heart, does not so easily fall. And if he come into some tribulation, in what manner soever he may be entangled therewith, he will quickly be either rescued or consoled by thee. For thou wilt not forsake him who trusts in thee to the end. A trusty friend is rare, one who continues faithful in all the distresses of his friend. Thou, O Lord, thou alone art most faithful in all things, and besides thee there is no other such. Oh, how wise was that holy soul who said, "My mind is strongly settled and grounded upon Christ." If it were so with me, the fear of man would not so easily trouble me, nor the darts of words move me. Who is able to foresee all things? Who to provide against future evils? If things foreseen nevertheless often hurt us, how can things unlooked for fail to wound us grievously? But why did I not provide better for myself, wretch that I am? Why also have I so easily put my trust in others? But we are men, nor aught but frail men, though by many we are reputed and called angels. In whom shall I put my trust, O Lord? In whom but thee? Thou art the truth, who canst neither deceive nor be deceived. And on the other hand, every man is a liar, infirm, unstable, and subject to fail, especially in words, so that we ought with difficulty to believe even that which in appearance seems to sound well. How wisely dost thou forewarn us to beware of men, and that a man's foes shall be they of his own household, and that we are not to believe if any one should say, "Lo here," or "Lo there." I have been taught to my cost, and would that it may serve to make me more cautious, and not to increase my folly. Be wary, saith one, be wary, keep to thyself what I tell thee. And whilst I hold my peace, and believe the matter to be secret, he himself cannot keep the secret which he desires me to keep. but presently betrays both me and himself, and goes his way. From such tales and such unwary men defend me, O Lord, that I fall not into their hands, nor ever do the like. Give to my mouth true and constant words, and remove far from me a crafty tongue. What I will not endure, I ought by all means to shun. Oh, how good a thing and how peaceable it is to be silent about others, and not to believe indifferently all, nor easily tell out what we hear, to lay one's self open to few, always to seek Thee, the beholder of the heart, and not to be carried about by every wind of words, but to wish that all things both within and without may be done according to the pleasure of Thy will. How safe it is for the keeping of heavenly grace to shun the appearing in the sight of men, and not to seek those things which seem to cause admiration abroad, but with all diligence to follow after what brings amendment of life and fervor. To how many has it been hurtful to have their virtue known and over hastily praised? How profitable indeed has grace been when kept with silence in this frail life, which is said to be wholly a temptation and a warfare. And that concludes chapter 45 of Book 3 of the Imitation of Christ.